Hello there, welcome to my channel. So today, yes, I'm back in the car. If you hear that weird noise, it's because I'm under a tree and it's like scraping the top of my car. But I'm trying to find like shade somewhere, and I'm in Texas and this is like the closest place. And I don't want to park like in a business, because and Dutch Brothers and Starbucks had no places for shade. So if you're new to my channel, I do unboxing and food reviews. I normally do them in the car, and today's a normal day because I've been doing them in my kitchen. And it's hot in Texas. So I gotta try and make this quick. So, I am comparing the Dutch Brothers, which yes, I already started drinking, I'm not gonna lie, and Starbucks. Okay? They're both iced breves, blended, decaf espresso, but I'm doing a half a shot decaf espresso. So again, iced breve, blended in a blender, so it's nice and creamy, like a milkshake, and decaf, half a shot, and white mocha in both. I used to order it. I was in California when I ordered this the first time. It's a story I could tell you. Let me tell you. So, first of all, the Dutch Brothers, sweet, not overly sweet. It's very like pure. Like I don't taste any other flavors besides coffee or espresso, white chocolate mocha, and to me, this is really close to an ice cream. The coffee is like, doesn't have any extra, like there's no extra flavors or anything. But I was drinking it, okay? And then I decided to drive all the way to Starbucks. I was like, you know what? I should do a review and compare the two. The first few sips were really, really good. But then I noticed that it's not as blended as it could be. Like there's a lot of ice crystals, which can be with anything. So I think they should have blended it longer, but there was also like people in the drive-thru behind me. Starbucks. Oh my God, totally different. Wow. Oh my goodness. Totally different. The first thing that comes to my mind, and it's going to sound crazy, is the color yellow. There is a bitterness in this that I didn't get in this. It's not a bad bitterness. You know, some coffees taste burnt, and I've always said Starbucks, their espresso is like a burnt, but I've never drunk it right before, right after another coffee. Yeah, the Starbucks is definitely, the coffee itself is not way, but it has bitterness, but it has a lot of notes. It doesn't just taste like plain coffee. Like there's a distinction. It's bitter. It's not as sweet. I still get that white mocha, but it's more, it leaves a stronger taste in the mouth and the palate. I hate to say this, but it almost reminds me of Folgers crystals. And it also tastes butterscotch, toffee nut. I didn't add these flavors to this. I'm just saying from the coffee I can tell. I think it's the bitterness that keeps you coming back for more, because it leaves a bitterness in your mouth. If you're looking for pure coffee with no extra whatever, Oh, that's so icy now. I would say the Dutch Brothers. I hate to say this, but the coffee in this tastes more quality to me. This doesn't taste cheap per se, but this one, the Starbucks one, it doesn't taste like the... Out of the two, this tastes more quality. This one, though, has more notes in it. And if you like those notes, then hey. And like I said, it's butterscotch, toffee nut. I think that's why I said yellow. Because isn't butterscotch yellow? But I've had instant Folgers crystals before, and there's a flavor or something in that. I'm not saying it tastes exactly like that. I'm not saying that, okay? But there is an extra flavor of essence that's in Folgers crystals that I'm detecting in here that I did not detect in this at all. It's the extra flavor notes that makes this interesting. This, though, it's basic, but not in a bad way. Like, I don't know. It's hard to decide. I will say, though, the white chocolate is also more pronounced in this. This is more like a milkshake. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. This is more like a milkshake. It's just it's basic. You know, sometimes basic food is not bad. Like, you know, like you know, I love Indian food, right? And I love spices and all that stuff. I love Indian food. It's my favorite food. This reminds me of like Indian food, but not maybe the best quality. This is just like your basic home cooked Southern, you know, like fried chicken with white gravy, but it's like pure home cooked. The quality is just there, and you get what you pay. You're getting a white chocolate breve, what I ordered, right? This has more flavors and depths and more notes of butterscotch and toffee, and it almost tastes like, to me, there's a note. I never ever had a blondie. I believe it's a candy bar, or not a candy bar, I'm sorry. It's like it looks like a brownie, but it's called a blondie. Because I just had one not too long ago. I like them both. This definitely gives an aftertaste. It's not bad nor good, but it's definitely a distinct aftertaste. I used to smoke cigarettes, especially cloves, and there would just be a flavor in my mouth. It was not necessarily bad, though. And it's a little bit drier. Like, it leaves like a dryness afterwards, too. So that's my review. What would I prefer? I think it depends on what mood I'm in. This is distinctly Starbucks, though. Like, if I want Starbucks, it tastes like Starbucks. But if I just want something really creamy, and I just want what I want, like, I want exactly to taste like a white chocolate mocha, exactly like I said, with no extra notes or flavors. It almost tastes like ice cream. Except for the ice that they didn't blend up all the way. Now, the Starbucks, it's way more smoother. It's blended all the way, but it's not as slushy. So that's my review. Please comment, like, subscribe. When you do subscribe, you'll have the extra benefit of asking me what other foods you want me to try. And also, when you subscribe, hit the bell icon, because you'll be alerted when I come out with new content. It doesn't cost you anything, and it would mean the world to me. For the rest of you who've seen my videos, thank you so much for sticking with me. My depression is getting better. I got out of the house today. And for everyone that stayed this long, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means really a lot to me. And those who write comments to me, I try my best to read every single comment. But I will say, if you write something mean in any way toward me, your comment will be deleted like that. I will not respond. I'll just delete it. And if there's a way to block you, I'll find a way. Because I did just recently have someone write a bad comment. I didn't give them the time of day. I just erased it. So I would go into story time, but now my device is getting hot. So I hope you have an awesome day, and I really mean that. Bye-bye.